Now, I was trying to think of how I would do 358 over Tuesdays since I'm watching the movie version, and I decided, I'm not going to play the game. We only got 2.5 weeks left for KH3, got to get Recoded, Dream Drop, and Birth by Sleep out. I was like, maybe I'll just compare my feelings about the game cutscenes to the movie cutscenes. Now, I could just summarize the story for you, but if you want that, just go watch it yourself. The Great Everglow timeline of 358 over 2. It's amazing the detail that he and his team put into it. They added stuff like bosses from the game and remade them in the KH2 engine. It's fantastic. It's amazing. So please go watch that if you just want a summary. For this, I'm going to talk about comparing the movie, as I said earlier, to the game and how I felt it handled certain aspects compared to what the game did. So let's get into that. The 358 Days movie, I feel, got most of everything good, but it missed some marks. What marks, you may ask? Well, at the start, Roxas hangs out with most of the members from the organization as they teach him things. I feel here it's not as well done since it's relegated to still cutscenes. In the original game, we had cutscenes of their interactions. Everyone's body language added character and feelings to their interactions. You don't really get that here. Now, there are some full cutscenes of members like Xigbar and others, which is nice, but I feel they should have done that for all the others, like Marluxia. I understand why, as it would have made the game really big since it's only a movie, but I feel like it would have added the emotional boost that some of these scenes needed. Now, they do it for the most important ones. Every meeting after a mission, they are on the clock tower eating ice cream. They didn't relegate any of those to stills except for I think 1 or 2. It really helps build the relationship between Roxas, Xion, and Axel. Another thing they relegate to stills is Roxas' missions with other people, which I think is fine as it details stuff of Roxas learning emotion through meeting Disney characters. What I don't like is that the biggest offender to the still mission is when Roxas and Xion are manipulated into attacking one another. That should have been a cutscene. Now, Days, as you know it, really helps you get to know more about the members of Organization 13. Mostly Roxas, Sayax, Axel, and Xion, but I think it really helped the others too. Xigbar showed more of his mysterious side, which makes you question his actions, what you'll learn more about in Birth by Sleep. Sayax shows how faithful he is to his plan with Axel to get hearts for them, even if it means he has to betray Xemnas. He sees Xemnas as just a means to an end. With Roxas, we learn that he doesn't know what it means to be a nobody or what it means to have no heart, or why he has the Keyblade and why it chose him. With Xion, we learn that she has no real identity until she interacts with Roxas and Axel. We see her interact with Riku, learning more about the truth about her and the clash of feelings that she has with Axel and Roxas later in the game. Xemnas as a leader is really shown well here, as we don't get much of it in Kingdom Hearts 2. I feel like this was very necessary to push his character. There are also other character interactions you don't get in this version, and those are the conversations in the waiting room before a mission. There's really cool scenes like the one with Larxene, where she was thinking about telling Roxas about her and Marluxia's plan. I wish they could have included that in the HD cutscenes somehow, but it's not a big loss, so it's not a big detriment on the experience. We still have the important interactions between the main cast, and I know that's what the team at Square really felt like was the most important part. 358 over 2 days at its core is an emotional ride, even if you don't have the interactions of the other organization members. You have the bond of Roxas, Axel, and Xion, Axel's relationship with Sayax, Riku trying to do whatever he can to push Xion towards wanting to help restore Sora's memories, scenes like Axel versus Xion, Riku versus Roxas, and even the stuff where they're hanging out, not on the clock tower, and the part of the story where Xion and Roxas, really good stuff. And everything in this story is topped off one hell of an ending, where every time I see it, I tear up. Overall, 358 over 2 days, the movie, is good enough to get you invested in the story. Overall, 358 over 2 days, the movie is good enough to get you invested in the story of the organization members that we really did not know about until now. I've seen people say Xion is a shoehorned in addition to the lore and story, but I think that they incorporated her into Roxas and Axel's relationship well enough so it doesn't feel like it's a problem. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. This is a short one, and Recoded will probably be the exact same, but next video is going to be Birth by Sleep. We talk about the story, gameplay, and all the mechanics there, so I hope you guys have a great day, and peace from Quake Games, everybody. guys so much for watching another Remembering Kingdom Hearts video. This one was really short to make. It didn't take that long. It didn't take that long to do either because it was a 3-hour movie. You just watched it in one day. You know, all that stuff. It doesn't take long to do that. Next, we have Birth by Sleep, though that one might take a bit. I'm playing on beginner though, so it should not take too long to churn out. The longest part might be recording the voice and editing it together more than playing the game itself. So yeah, Birth by Sleep next Friday or Thursday, whatever, I don't know yet. Tales of Vesperia will start probably Friday afternoon or something. I'll upload a video every day until the game's completed, record in bulk, all that stuff. Maybe 2 a day, we'll see. I know it definitely will run with KH3 because the game's long and 20 something days, 22 days. That's like 22 parts. The game's not gonna be done by then in terms of videos. It might be done playing it by then, but in terms of videos, it won't be. So yeah, alright, thank you guys so much for watching the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the update, all that stuff, and peace from QuadraD Games, everybody.